Well, hello my friends, and happy Sunday to you. We are going to play today, and I can't wait to share this with you. But first, before I do that, we've had a lot of new subscribers. If you're new to me, I'm Shawn Petite, and I'm a mixed media artist, and I've been teaching and creating for over 30 years, and I love mixed media and putting everything together and making something out of it. So if you're new to the channel, I just want to say thank you for being here and welcome. And to all of my others that have been around forever, I love that you have stayed with me and continue to take this journey with me in this creative process. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. I so appreciate it. It helps the channel grow and grow and grow. Okay, so today we are playing. I am sharing with you an art challenge that we did in the membership a couple months ago. And this is something that I do regularly and probably once a week. And I decided to share it as an art challenge because there's so many benefits to what we're doing. Decision-making skills, play, the act of showing up and doing something without having a finished product of something, but just play. It also helps us use our collage paper. And if you've been around me long enough, I am sure that you have a lot of collage paper. But we are going to be making master sheets. They are so much fun. And well, I'm going to show you a few surprises that happen in this process and kind of what we learn throughout putting our papers down. It's simple, it's easy. This sheet took me about 15 minutes to put together. And then you will see what we do with them in the video. Okay, my loves, I hope that you enjoy this. I hope that it helps you. So often everyone's like, I just don't know what to do. Do this. This will make your heart happy. I promise. I promise. Okay, my loves, the supplies for this are super simple. Collage paper, charcoal pencil, or any other mark making tool, Posca pens, gelato, crayons, whatever you want to use. The sky's the limit for this, but you will need collage paper and matte gel. So that is it. Super simple and really fun to do, and you can use this in so many different ways. Okay, thank you again for being here. I am so, so grateful. I hope your Sunday is restful and peaceful, and I hope that you always, always know that you are loved. So fun. I cannot wait to share with you. I have been doing this now for about an hour and playing. It is the best way to get, like if you're feeling stuck and you can't find any creative juices or you don't know what to do this. This is so fun. So being an insider, I know that you have some collage paper. And maybe not just some, but a lot. So I just grabbed a bucket. Oh, I've got a mess happening here. I've just been in it. Like, it's a lot. Like, I have a lot. So I grabbed a bucket. This was like my multicolored papers. And then I grabbed what was left over on my table from another project. So I have this. Then I have all of these things. I'm just, you know, I love collage paper. What can I say? So this is a really fun way to get some ideas, some juices flowing, whatever it might be. Grab a stack. Don't be particular about it. Just grab a stack of papers. I even brought out some neutral ones that I have had that I just haven't used for whatever reason. And you build and you build and you build on a single sheet of collage paper. So I have this single one. Now I have a piece of parchment paper out here, and you're going to want that because we're going to be using matte gel. Matte gel is much easier to do this than fluid matte medium because it's thick and we want some control when we're doing it. I am using what did I do with my brush? Oh man. So I have a 1/2 inch flat brush. I wanted a smaller brush. 1/2-inch flat brush. You could go even smaller if you wanted to. So I'm just going to grab the next piece of collage paper, and like maybe I'll tear this off, and I kind of keep it even at the start, and then it goes from there. So do I want it on top, or do I want that on top? So I'm just going to grab, and we're going to build like a master sheet of collage paper. We're going to get big. We're going to go big. And then we're going to cut it up, and you'll see what we're going to do. So I lay that down just right on the edge, kind of go over the edge with my matte gel. You're going to get some seeping underneath and that kind of thing. That's okay. That's why you have this, so that's not sticking to anything. And then I want to kind of maybe grab something that's a little, this one's really grungy, this is colorful. Maybe I want to go with something more neutral. So I can grab a neutral sheet, whatever. It doesn't really matter. So like I could put this down here. So I'll do that. I'm not gonna, don't overthink this. Don't overplan it, because the best part of this is that the unexpected things that you see once you cut it up. I'm not worried about straight edges. I'm not worried about any of that. Some of the edges when we do this aren't fully down. Don't stress. Don't stress about it. So I think I like that hot pink. So I'm going to put this under and have this kind of edge here. I like that. Or maybe do I want it over here? I kind of like it over here. Again, I don't see. I'm telling you as much as I'm telling me, don't overthink it, because I can do that like in a second. And the second I overthink it, it just isn't, it's not play anymore, and it doesn't turn out as well. So this is nice. I like this one. This is good kind of contrast next to this. It's got that white. Allow for the white spaces. Leave the white stuff, because that makes it too. You'll understand in just a minute when I get to the big piece, because I've already done a couple. And I want to make sure that I've got enough gel in there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Now, let's see. What else do I have? Oh, this one's interesting. And I'll use this. I'll bring this down here. Maybe I want just a piece of it. What do I want? What do I want? I kind of like that. I don't like these. This little... kind of do that. I like that. Okay. So I'm just going to layer up this edge and layer up this edge. And I can put it under or over, whichever I choose. Do I want it under? Ooh, maybe I do. Oh, I like this down here. Okay. I think I'm going to make it under. Okay. So I've got all this gel medium up here. That's okay. And go fast on this. The faster you go, the less you will overthink things. I'll bring that kind of out here because I like that paper. And then I'll push that down. And it's not going to, nothing's going to be perfect. That's the whole point. And these are great for like all those brayer off pages, all those underneath pages, all those kinds of things. So like you would think maybe this isn't something I could use. It is though, because we can. So I like that. I want it more down here. And take this little edge off. And you can see I'm not being neat, nice and neat and straight about it. Do I want it under or over? Over. That's what I like. Yeah, that. So I'll go here. And this also helps with your decision-making skills too, because like, although I say don't overthink it, you're going, do I like this black up here? No, I like it black down here because it feels a little different than the brown. So all of this play, like I say all the time, serves us, right? Okay, I'm going to grab another one. Let's see, let's grab something different. Ooh, this is good. What's this? This is fun. So So let's go down here, and I don't necessarily want to try and have to keep a straight edge. So like I could maybe put that over here. Ooh, that's fun. I think I'll take some of this white off. And I'm going to put that under or over. Hard to decide. I'm going to put it under. And I'll just stick that. I want to make sure that all my edges are covered with medium. And I'll stick that right like that. Okay, that feels good. Okay, now maybe I'll use some of this for down here. So I could bring this down here. I like that jagged edge, so I'm going to leave that. So I'll do that. And put that down. No perfection here, okay? No perfection. Just go and play. And let's see, what else do I have? Ooh, this is fun. I think I want something. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? That's kind of fun. Okay, this is a piece of parchment paper or something. So that'll be interesting. I want it over? No, I like this kind of interesting edge. If I scooch it up, it almost goes all the way up there. I kind of like that. Okay, I'll do that. And yeah, I know I'm covering a lot of the underneath. I'm okay with it. I got plenty of collage paper. Okay. So you get the idea. I just continue to build and build and build and build out and out and out. And I just try to make sure the edges are down. Okay. And then I can kind of come back once I've kind of built this out. And I'm going bigger, and I'm going to show you a couple. I can come back with some interesting bits too now. So I can come back and maybe add a little bit of, let's add a little bit of black and white right there. Let's add, I've got this little bit of something. Let's maybe add it right here. But don't overthink it. You can see how quickly I'm just kind of grabbing and going. And then you can add, and you know, give yourself a few minutes to do that, because don't overdo it, of course. And let's see, maybe just a bit of this in here, like that. Maybe I'll bring, I like this pattern. Maybe I'll bring a bit of this over here, like up here. Yeah, why not? Okay, you get the idea, right? Okay, now, this is a pretty good size sheet. We're probably talking 11 by 17 already, just like this. So let me show you. Here's one. And let me zoom out. So this one is huge, right? And I've done all the things that you saw me do. I've added little bits. I've added all these random bits of things. I've added a couple extra parts here and here. I've just continued to add and add and add and add. And I could go on and on and on. Now, what I want to do is I want to grab my charcoal pencil or a pen or a marker. And I'm going to grab so many decisions. I'm going to grab a teal marker, because I have very little teal, believe it or not. And And you know what, I think what I might do too is I might grab a vine, because a vine's a little stronger than, well, let's just see. So I want to come and make some marks, big sweeping marks, all the way across, down and around. Okay, and then I'll take some of my vine charcoal and maybe make some stronger. Ooh, that's got some paint on it. Some stronger marks. Maybe not quite so sweeping, but with a little bit of pattern. And I want to kind of get in some areas where maybe I don't have some charcoal, pencil, or other mark. And this is so big that I have to kind of move it on my table. But I don't want to overdo it. Just, you know. So see, like right here, I don't have any dark, so I'll bring something down in here. Okay, maybe something like that. Okay, so I've covered pretty much my whole area. Now, I will grab a paint marker. Make sure it's all inked up. And I want to create some smaller marks. And it could be circles. It could be lines. Could be small lines, big lines, curlicues, triangles. I just want to kind of go around, kind of like that. However you feel, whatever you're feeling. And again, try not to overdo it. Whatever that means for you. Okay, so that's that. Now, I've got a super fun piece of paper. Got a little bit of matte medium. Look at the back of my paper. It's random, pretty random. Okay, I'm going to grab a pair of scissors and I'm going to eyeball this to where half would be. So I'm going to say right here, and I'm going to cut it in half. And the reason I didn't put this on like a backer sheet and just attached it to each other is so that it stays lightweight, so that we can use it in our projects. So I'm going to take this half and I'm going to half it. Somewhat, and then I'm going to half these. And look at, I just want to show you this. Look at how amazing, let me zoom back in. I want you to see how amazing this looks as it is. And how about this one? I know it's got a jagged edge, but this to me is like a work of art. So I'm gonna cut this jagged edge and kind of straighten it out a little bit. Look at these works of art. Okay, so I'll take this one and I'll half it. Look at that. Look how fun that is. You could not plan this. That's why this is so much fun. Now you can use this as additional collage paper, or you could frame them. You could use them for cards. But the most important thing of this exercise is that we're in the play mode. We're playing. Look how fun that is. I absolutely love it. Love, love, love it. That's magical to me. Just magical. And when we get outside of our overthinking, and when we think, and because you know now what we're doing, you may think more about, you know, how you're placing things. I hope you don't, because when you just uncover the unexpected. So I'm going to trim this off. I'll trim this edge down. Look at how fun that is. And you may see a work of art in something, and you can obviously cut that out. But the unplanning of it, like just cutting them up like this, you just wouldn't expect to have these together and have them look so amazing. But what ties them together are our marks and different things like that. And then this one, this little one, is kind of got a hard part to it. So I'm just going to cut this side off, and then maybe I can just use this for additional bits. But even just that, though, is so much fun. So here we go. So from that just quick playtime, we've got all this fun. And they're thin enough that I can use this as collage paper or whatever I want to do. I think this one's my favorite. Oh, this one's my favorite too. I like them all. Look at that. So that is your art challenge for the month of June. It is the act of play and how play can help stimulate ideas and give you a new direction for whatever it might be. You may see a landscape or floral or something like that in these pages, or be able to use them in your work. But showing up and doing something like this, as simple and mindless as it is what jumpstarts and kickstarts our creativity. So I hope you have fun with this, and I can't wait to see what you create.